guys, it's Dawn here, and I want to show you my newest machine. This is the Viking 21A, and this is a very neat machine, but when I first got it, I was kind of upset because it was not as advertised. They said it was in great working condition, blah, 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 and in reality, it was not. It was horrible. It tons of things broken with it, and it was loud and clanky like something was gonna break, and then these are really difficult to work on because nobody knows how to work on these. Unlike the Singers that have a ton of support, can't get any support on these. Can hardly find anybody that knows anything about them, much less how to fix them. But I was able to take it all apart and take this whole unit out. This is their speed reduction unit, which is it's unique to them. Also, they have a self-oiling feature, which is basically just felt. Here's the motor that is incorporated into there. It's run by two belts, the little one over here and then the big vertical one over there. Here's your bobbin winder. Is your bobbin winder and your gear reduction unit, gear reduction unit attached to the belt drive, and the bobbin winder is attached directly to that as well. Here's your light. When it's up, it's off. You turn it down, turn the switch down to turn the light on, and the uses regular 15x1 needles. And the light bulb, actually the original light bulb was this, and it burnt out, and so I actually popped one of the bulbs, I think from my Singer 201 or something, the old one, directly into there, which means that the LEDs will also work in there as well. I just don't think I have an extra LED to use on there right now. Here is the plate that goes over the motor and others. I'll put it all back together. But yeah, there was so much wrong with this machine, so I had to go through and fix every single issue, including removing capacitors and stuff, but it is now working. You wouldn't believe the amount of clank it had on it. In order to fix the clanking, I had to take out the play in the main drive shaft, and then let's see what else. Okay, so that was one big problem. This whole thing inside here was all messed up, so I had to take that all apart, clean it, lube it, and fix that. And then in here, there are the 4 gears over there, and they were not engaging properly. Note, there is another capacitor attached to the motor. So if anything goes wrong, I know to check there first. If that capacitor goes wrong, we need to take that one out. But right now it's okay, so I'm leaving that in. The belt was in horrible condition, so I fixed that, and then let's see, this spring was broken, so I tweaked it, fixed it, adjusted this, and attached it back on, which helped a lot. The bobbin winder is always engaged, and I think that is simply a design, because I mean it's attached directly, so but the other issue that this had was that all 4 gears would always spin no matter what. When you push this in, that actually shoves those set of gears back. And then when you pull it forward, it'll come, you see how it just popped forward? So now all 4 gears should be engaged. This, only 2 gears should go. These 2 gears and the other 2 back there, they should not go. There. Now it's working. So I had to fix that. And then the other issue that I had was when you slide a bobbin on here, you don't have to disengage it. They made it automatic. Of course, I lost my bobbin now that I was going to use to show you how that worked. Where did my bobbin go? Oh, here it is. Okay. So when so instead of having to disengage the clutch like you do with the Singers, You just throw a bobbin on directly on there, and that will automatically disengage the needle, and that was not working. Let's see if it works now. So it works. The needle's finally disengaged, and now only the bobbin is spinning. So that is fixed. Gear issue is fixed. Tension issue on the belt is fixed. Play in the upper drive shaft is fixed. I will service the motor. Checked the carbon brushes. They are all good. Everything's looking good over here. And you have this access panel in here, so you can check your cams, switch out your cams. And there's another belt over there. And I'll show you what else came with this machine. Let's see. Oh, it will support 2 needles, and it does zigzags, and it has 3 cams. But it's hard to find all 3 cams. I obviously haven't cleaned this case yet. It came with all these little things. I have no idea what they are. It looks like trash to me, but it's vintage trash, so I don't know if that means that I should keep it. Some extra bobbins. I think I only have 1 extra metal one, and the others are very thin plastic that I don't trust. I got all 3 cams, so I'm really excited about playing with those and learning about those. Then I got these bobbins that I'm not even sure if that goes with this machine. Scissors and some feet. And then these things that I'm not sure what these are for. It might be button holders, actually. Because I think this has a built-in button holder feature. Let me see. This is why I put the machine on towels. The upper towel is to catch yuckies, and so I can toss that in the trash. For this machine, because it was clanking so bad, I mean the whole machine was like bom, 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 bom. So I added this to absorb the shock, but now that I've tuned it, I no longer need that extra. And then the bottom one is to make it slide, because this is actually anti-slip. And the reason why I put this on here so I can spin it around nice and easy. So anyways, this is obviously a free arm machine. You got your needle position, center, left and right, your stitch length, your stitch width selector that also determines zigzag or 0 will be straight stitch. And this is to drop your feed dogs. You can actually it's incremental, so you can choose how much or how little to drop your feed dogs. And your reverse button is right there. Your upper tension unit, obviously in here. And here's something else that's different. This is your presser foot. And so instead of having it up here like on Singers, they have it down here. And there are other adjustments and stuff. I haven't really learned that about that yet. These people, they put this over here. It doesn't go there. I think they didn't know where this went, so they just found a hole and they stuck it in there, huh? Let's see. Oh, what else can I show you? I can show you. Oh, I still need to wax it. I did a 1 coat of wax already, and it shined up really nice, and I still have to do some more. But you slide this guy over here. Oh, I can't do this with 1 hand. And then there's a latch over here. You pull this way, and that'll latch it in. Over here, it pops in. Over here, you have to pull the latch. But then you have this nice big area. It's almost like a long bed. So you can go from very, very tiny to nice big workspace. And I love the color. Have this, and also, let's come over here. Came with this case. And the case is actually in pretty good condition. There's for the foot pedal and for that little white accessory box. And we got this, which can't be used anymore. Little, probably, what is that? Little oil? Yeah. little oil container, and slide your manual, I think, back there. I don't know. And this little wheel. These are all of the different stitches it'll do. So here's a quick guide. You turn the thingy to whatever stitch you would like, and then it'll tell you use cam A, and for you want to set it at the center over here, or wait, I don't know what this means, number 4, and then this stitch length should be 0.3, and this thing should be 2.5, and that'll give you this. And this is the double needle, and then on the back this is your single needle stitches. So a bunch of different type of stitches. I right now I just finished repairing. I just got done repairing it. So I did do some test stitches and they weren't that great. So I still need, where's my thing? I don't know where my test rag is at, my test cloth. So I still need to work on that. Now I need to work on tuning it up. Oh, there it is. So yeah, right now it's a hot mess. Hot mess. The zigzags is what we're looking at. Skip stitch, hot mess. And so the next step is to tune it and get it actually working right. So there you go, a quick look of the Viking 21. I hated it when I got it because it was just such a hot mess, and it was hard because there's no one that knows how to work on it. There's one guy, Dave in Baltimore, that knows how to work on. He's been working on vintage sewing machines for over 50 years, and people actually fly him out around the country to have him work on their machines because it's so hard to find anyone that knows. So I had to teach myself, take this all apart to figure out how to fix it. But now that it's fixed, I am actually starting to love it because, and then once I can get it tuned up and sewing well, then I'll probably love it more. So I'll give you that update when it comes. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.